We, yes, we are getting ready to go. So just going to Discord screen. Cool. All right. We're back for the daily pre-market BTC watch. We do see BTC doing a little pullback. We're joined with Rennie, co-founder of Zazook.app. And Rennie, how's it going?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
All right. So I'm going to take a look at your screen.
Still alive here.
I'm also joined with other.
Yeah, I shared my screen.
Okay.
At the long-term BTC trend. So that the long-term trend is still green, so it's still positive, but the short-term is orange, as you can see. So it got orange from green. So it means when the long term is green and the short term is amber, means that there's a correction in the uptrend. And basically it means the risk is medium, lower to medium at this moment. Market, well, let's have a look at that one.
I've just dropped the updated one in there.
Yeah, I see it. This is the one from this morning, and as you can see, the gauges are moving backwards, meaning that the market health is deteriorating a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, I thought meme coins did a massive pullback, but that's just off the initial view. Probably have to dive a little bit deeper to see, but I'm surprised it didn't really impact the sector. It's interesting.
Sorry, which one?
Well, I mean, in general, I mean, there's a couple meme coins, but I mean, we can look at BTC first. But
Yeah.
I just noticed. I'm just looking at the sector right now. It looks like it's still pretty hot, even with the recent report. It looks like it hasn't really moved.
Yeah, well, what you have to understand is that a pullback doesn't necessarily mean that it is out of an uptrend. I mean, it doesn't. A pullback doesn't mean it suddenly goes into a downtrend. This merely means that these coins are in an uptrend, and in an uptrend there are corrections, of course. So if you look at these gauges, it will tell you which coins are hotter or which sector is hotter than another one. It doesn't mean that there cannot be a correction in that sector. It just means that the trend is up, and the coins in general in that sector are perform stronger.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So it doesn't say we're only going up now. If it's in green, it means okay, the sector is strong, the trend is up. It can be a correction, and our system basically tells you, okay, if there is a correction, then there are levels where you can get in.
True.
Instead of buying at the top, not really at the top, but at a top, you wait for a pullback at one of the hold levels.
Oops, sorry.
You get in there.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're correct. The meme coin sector is still hot.
Well, I guess that what it does is it signals like caution, because if you see that all the indicators are red and then the sector is still hot, then expect a pullback. I guess that makes sense. If I was to deduce some logic from this report.
The logic is as follows: the Bitcoin trends, the long-term trend gives you the long-term trend, of course, and the short-term will tell you, okay, it's in sync with the long-term trend, or there is a correction in the long-term trend when the short-term trend turns to amber or even to red, while the long-term still stays green. Now, the sector report only tells you which sectors are the strongest. Now, if the overall market is in a positive sentiment, then you can use these gauges to see, okay, which sectors am I going to look at? And which sector is the sector that is performs the strongest? And then you go to your chart and you have a look at these coins that come in, and you do the same thing. Are they at the break level? Well, then basically either wait till the break level gets broken or pick some up when there's a correction, because it never goes up all the time. You have to understand that you don't get in because your FOMO, your fear of missing out. Never do that. Just wait. A lot of people, and then of course you will miss trades, but that's not so important. The important thing is that you don't lose your capital.
Yeah.
And again, if you go in at these hold levels, your risk is very small because you are near your break level. And when that breaks, you have to get out.
Yeah.
And if you buy at the top, that's nothing. Where are you going to be hold up? Where is the move going to be hold up if you buy at the top? Well, a long way down sometimes.
That's true.
Basically, we can have a look at the meme coin that we talked about yesterday, and basically I missed something, but we can have. It's a good educational exercise, I think, if we go and have a look at why this happened.
That's true. Let's see what the fear and greed index shows today. I know it was starting to turn, but I wonder if it changed. Oh yeah.
Well, we're still at 71.
Yesterday was 73, so today's 71.
Yeah, but Bitcoin didn't move much. Basically, this is a fear and greed on. I believe Bitcoin influences this more than anything else.
Yeah, you know what's so interesting is that yesterday I thought I noticed a discorrelation between the price movement of Bitcoin and meme coin sector. That's what I noticed.
Oh yeah,
I thought that was interesting.
I mentioned that yesterday. Remember that Bitcoin is basically trying to reach its old highs, and if you look at the market capitalization of the coins without BTC and ETH, Ethereum, and you see that they are pretty far away from the old highs, and Bitcoin is actually pretty close. So you can see that Bitcoin is actually outperforming the altcoins.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, like, let's take a look at it because that's pretty interesting. I mean, I thought that was pretty interesting yesterday. I was just like, wow, wondering if there's a bigger play on hand, because prior to yesterday, a lot of the coins were moving with respect to BTC.
Yeah, well, it's also maybe if you remember yesterday, we looked at a couple of coins, and most of them were all at a break level.
Yeah,
and I mentioned, at these break levels, either they go through it or they get rejected, and Bitcoin got rejected. Well, not really in a big sense, but it's holding down the move. That 1 day hold that we have here in the chart here, that's holding down the move, and a lot of these altcoins were also at at break levels and or hold levels, meaning that the move gets stalled at these levels or either reverses, no?
Mm-hmm.
And so that's what we're seeing here now. If we look at Bitcoin, so prediction, you can't predict anything, but basically what could happen is if it gets rejected here, then we have a hold level here in the daily chart at 63. We have one at 60,670. So I would expect if it holds and rejects it, that either this level or this level will hold.
Yeah. Is there anything?
And if that doesn't hold,
is there anything below that 1 day hold?
say,
Is there anything below that 1 day hold? That's keeping the price within that range?
This one?
No, above it. The one where it's being rejected. No,
this one.
The one that's being rejected right now.
This.
Above it. Yeah. So, is there anything below that on a lower?
Okay. Yes.
That would keep it within that range. Like, where's the price of invalidation? That's what I'm wondering.
You mean
for Bitcoin to keep its trend? Because if it doesn't, that's a pretty significant drop to 63.
Yeah, but it's still
well,
within that trend, though. Even if it does a pullback, because if the hold level holds, then it's still making higher lows, right?
Yeah, but right now it's being pushed right up against the hold level. Is okay. Maybe I need to clarify this part. So once it touches the hold level, does it keep pushing against it? Because I'm just wondering if it gets rejected, then we have to assume that. Well, how do we know what range is it going to respect in order to keep that that price action intact on a lower time frame?
It's just those are the red lines that you can see.
Yeah,
the hold levels beneath us.
Okay, all right, I see what you're saying. So basically, what you're saying is that on the 1 day hold, technically the price can actually go down and touch the price point at $63,285, and that would still respect the trend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
If it bounces off,
even if it goes
down to there. Okay, got it. Gotcha.
Well, it would. Oh, yeah, it would respect this trend.
Yes.
Sorry,
that's correct.
If it bounces off here, it would respect this piece of the trend.
Okay.
If it bounces off here, it would respect this whole trend. If it doesn't bounce off here, this one is already tested, but there might be some more hold levels in this area. So if it bounces above this 1 day break level, it respects this trend. Yeah, and if it bounces off here, it respects this trend.
Okay, got what you're saying.
So, but if it breaks here, yeah, then you still make higher lows if you turn around here, but that means the market is getting weaker.
Yeah.
And now, if you look at the top, we are bouncing downwards. No, I mean, it's not that we are breaking important break levels. If this level here breaks, that's a pretty important break level, because that's basically the break level that from where this move started.
Yeah, that'd be pretty significant.
So if this level breaks, then probably these levels are not going to hold it. Well, you never know, of course, but that's basically. And then I would look at this level here. This is a level that's touched multiple times. So if that level goes, then we probably gonna start moving above that trend line.
Gotcha.
You know, there's two ways. There's two ways of looking at a chart. It's very short term. So if you think, or you take the big picture.
True. I think we can all agree the big
And if you
picture long term is bullish.
Very, yeah.
Yeah.
If you went to the week chart and zoomed out, you'd see that all of this movement, from say April this year, like all of this, and it moves out now.
Oh, that's nice.
Quite a way.
Look how thick that
And
handle
if
is.
it just keeps moving, like zooming out now. If you can just move your there you go. So you can see that this move, we're still very, very bullish.
Yeah. Do you see how long it's been consolidating?
Oh yeah,
That is massive. Can you imagine what happens if it breaks out of that? I mean, look at what it did in August of 2023, or even since.
Well, if you look, so normally, but there's a rule of thumb that says, okay, this is from November till March, so that's 5 months, right? Am I right? No, November till March. So yeah, that's 5 months. So a rule of thumb is that maybe a third of that time, so 1.5 months, normally 2 months, it would need to consolidate for a further move, and we're already in here for March, April, May, June, July, August. So it's actually longer than normal.
Yeah.
To consolidate.
That is, yeah.
That's interesting.
So, but this is and it still looks bullish, but it wouldn't it wouldn't surprise me if it got rejected here and we had another move down.
No, I and I think what René is saying, what René is saying here, basically, is that if you were taking a kind of 1 year, 2 year investment view, you wouldn't care about these particular moves.
Yeah.
But if you're thinking about trading within the market, you wait for that pullback, and when it swings up, you go into this or some of the altcoins which would move more.
Yeah.
But you can, within this range, you can still trade. It's just these hold and break levels are showing you when is a good time to do that.
Yeah, and right now we're at the top of that range, right?
Yeah, so it's exactly. So we just wait to see what happens next here. So, and you can see that we've had lots of juicy tip overs, right?
Yep.
So just now we've had quite a few actually.
All of this is correcting this move.
Yeah, that was pretty nasty.
This is all correction to get to this level, because what basically happens is, boom, you've got this move down. Now you need to get up again. So okay, here you have a whole level that bounces off of that. And here you got a whole level, second test. No, I can't make it, Okay, but I don't go below that low here. So okay, that's positive. Now I'm trying to get to another whole level. Well, finally I did. Now what's going to happen? Am I going to, am I going to go through it and go to the 4 hour hold level? And the 4 hour hold level is less strong as the 1 hour, and the 1 hour hold level is less strong than the 4 hour, etc. So let's see what happens here. If it breaks down and it tests that 4 hour, that's more positive than when we are here now. Than where we are now. So also, yeah. not a big deal. It will go up and test it. I firmly think that these levels are going to be tested.
Yeah.
Mm.
But as I said, I don't have a crystal ball, but that's my personal view. But it doesn't mean that it has to be now. It could also be in a month from now, and then it could be tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then, okay, you say, okay, I want to trade. Well, you go to a 5-minute level, and then you say, okay, where am I going to get in? Well, this is not really looking good for a trade in Bitcoin right now, and to the long side.
Yeah.
So I would stay out. And you can say, well, is there not a 1 hour? Well, yeah. Well, here's something in a 1 hour, but a 1 hour hold here. Look, not touched, nothing yet. Looks good. Okay, when it gets touched, I'm gonna take a position. If it breaks, okay, I'll get out. But otherwise, I make a profit. And if it hits that level, you're not certain. You go back to the 1 minute, see if it's laddering up. Yeah, it's laddering up. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna go in at this whole level here. In 1 minute, I'm going to get in here. Makes sense? Where's my colors? Anyway.
Yeah. So basically, your breakpoints is is where the trend is invalidated. Oh, look! Did it just hit it? Oh no! Sorry, that's not a wick, is it? That's your cursor. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, that's my cursor.
I was like, wow.
So that's basically how you can do it, no?
Yeah.
If you want to trade short term.
Sweet. So did we get anything? Because I did hear a lot of alerts, but they were all closing positions.
Yeah, mostly.
Juicy. We did have one. I think we did have 1 or 2 juicy tips, but most of them were juicy tip overs.
I just want to have a look at meme.
Oh yeah, true. We were looking at that yesterday.
That's what
it actually.
Yeah, we were looking at
popped off yesterday. I think once we got on the call, it like shot up.
So what basically happened? We were at 7 o'clock, right? We were here. Or not?
I think it was before that, wasn't it?
No. Yeah, it was what now? It was it's Thursday now. Wednesday. We were at Wednesday 7 o'clock. It had a pullback, and we thought, okay, maybe we can go. Yeah.
Yeah. It had a pullback. Then it had a pullback, and I think it went against BTC. BTC looked pretty strong at that time.
So if we look at this level, that level never broke on the daily, and this is a daily.
Yeah.
So it never broke. It went for the daily break on this side. Actually, but it never broke. So really not a good time to get in.
Yeah, but it broke it on the downside.
Yeah. It basically what happened is that it tried to. Well, it broke through, but we need a green candle above it.
Yeah.
And there is no green candle above it, so this is basically not broken. So no need to get in. And then where I put this level in, there's another level here now. Or maybe it was already there. Monday. So those are, again, 2 levels where you can pick up this trade. And it doesn't look bad. Higher lows, the break level here has been touched a couple of times, even broken through, and now it's correcting, probably to this level. And that's where you can pick up meme again. And then your risk is again pretty low.
Yeah.
And you can follow the same procedure, go to the smaller time frames when it's at that level, see if this laddering is happening, higher lows are happening, and pick your level where you want to get in. And then basically your short-term trade, as we were talking about yesterday, your short-term trade, maybe you're looking at the 5-minute chart, and that 5-minute chart goes up. In the beginning, you only have a 5-minute hold level, but after a while, it goes up and it stays there. And after a while, you got a 15-minute candle that holds the move up. It moves up further, and then you have an hourly candle that can hold the move up. So these levels that can hold the move up, you can find them in higher time frames, so they become stronger, and that gives you more confidence to stay in that trade.
Yeah, that's important to note. So that origin level, is that the price that the tips came in at?
No, this is a level, a break level that's touched multiple times. Yeah, so when I will make a video for that. When a break level is touched 2 times, it becomes an origin level, they call it, but a multiple touch break level.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna have some more advanced education course coming up.
Yes. I will also. There's also another hold level that I will explain.
Sweet.
And time frames and how to use them. Okay. Is there any coin that we can have a look at that came in?
I've checked and there were no new juicy tips.
Is there existing?
Yeah, I got one today. I got one in today at 3 o'clock, I think. It was CTXC USDT. And so this is, for instance, this is not touched 3 times. There needs at least a candle in between before that doesn't touch it before you can count your 3rd touch. But also a very nice chart.
Yeah.
Do you want to pick it up here? I don't think so. Either you wait for your break, or where do we have? Oh, here we have a hold level. This is already touched. This is not a hold level. So here we have. There you go. It's actually. So start to make, and this is not going bang, it's not going. So if you draw a trend line, that's 1, that's 2. So if you draw some trend lines and say, okay, a bit, and then maybe starts to get on this level, and when it drops really fast, then this is not. I'm just putting it in to see if there's a full hour there. Yeah. Now this is already tested. No, not really. Could be. Let's keep this in.
Okay, so I did find some decent looking setups right now, and those came in the updates channel. If we want to take a look at some charts after this one.
So yeah, so these are levels that you can have a look at. I'm going to remove the trend lines because we haven't discussed them yet. So pretty close together, and the 4 hour and the daily. So just go for the daily here. Okay, any questions?
Yeah, I think this one looks. I mean, the chart looks really good, and since you identified those levels, I mean, those levels are pretty rock solid. I mean, you gotta just have to be patient and wait, because those are like high probability setups.
Yeah. Well, you know, if you because you know, if you think, well, you know, I don't care, you know, I'm gonna wait till it's gonna go back up to $1. You know, if you're a long-term trader, you just buy and hold. And this looks pretty good. But you know, every dollar is one, so if you can buy on a pullback, you can get it cheaper.
Absolutely. And those tweezer tops do not look very attractive at all.
These here.
Yeah, well, the one that just textbook tweezer top.
Well, you know, suddenly, yeah. I wanted to say, and suddenly they are gone, but they are not.
Oh, okay. Even on a lower time frame, but yeah. Oh, that's not nice looking though.
Well, you know. Okay, which coin, Biz?
Okay, so we had JUV USDT, or this one looks nicer. City USDT.
City.
Yep. You see some volume coming
like this
here, and you see an ascending triangle look like it's about to break.
So your tweezer tops again. It got updated already.
Yep. But it's updated on the 3% price target, I think, or yeah.
So yeah, you know, it's pretty close to its break level. So it's tested it a couple of times. So yeah, there's a possibility that this is going to break. But a nice formation here. I mean, definitely trying to make a bottom.
It's not a big X. Boo.
Quite some potential here.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, you see that
like
trader instincts in you.
600-700%.
Yeah, this looks really. I mean, you can even see the consistency with the volume coming in. Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's now or later. It's not now or never, but it's now or later.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice one.
What do you think? Most people are waiting for the price to break for sure. They just don't want to be the first one to do it. But as soon as it does. I think like even all the algos are gonna be on it.
I don't know, not necessarily. I mean, if people take momentum in account often, so RSI is probably gonna be oversold. Certainly in lower levels, in lower time frames. I mean, but yeah, this is a positive sign. Volume is coming in, but now it's there's a lot of volume and still it's knocking his head on this level. It's still not breaking through. So, and funny, you see here a lot of volume. Bangs his head.
That guy knew something was up. That was an insider.
Okay, that's possible. Any other coins that we can
There's
take a peek at?
There's JUV. JUV was kind of something similar.
Like a J for Japan?
Japan, UV.
No, P for
V,
Papa.
Victor, yeah.
Oh, this is nice too, huh?
Hey, isn't that the same pattern as what we were looking at?
Yeah, but
that's the aftermath.
That one.
That's
also
when
not broken.
That's when we said we should have did it.
See, also not broken here. Yeah.
Yeah, but that move to that price target was pretty impressive, though.
Yeah.
It took the same amount of volume, or even less, and it got the price to there because all that selling interest got absorbed with that volume leading up to that move.
AUP, and yeah, this could turn around here or here. Well, let's just make.
It's at the.
See that you just want to be greedy. Wait for this and buy in.
Is it right now?
But it's a nice.
Yeah.
It's a nice chart. Yeah, this is totally different. I hear it comes into to Binance, and so you got an impulsive move that's corrected.
Yeah.
Now it's trying, and it's coming off these levels, huh? Yeah. Coming off this level, this whole level. It helps making higher highs now. Higher lows.
Yeah.
Now it needs to break above this.
So this token here, I believe, was airdropped to those that held the Solana phone. It's also now positioned itself as a it's a tool now. I think it was for meme coins, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, well, we are now at our Ask Me Anything, preferably something that I know something, preferably ask me something I know something about.
Oh, you took the question right out from me. Actually, I don't know. I think you probably know. Well, are you? Is there anything that you're looking at that you see that you're thinking is interesting?
No, not really. I like to look at Bitcoin, the small time frames, and then so we can do that for a minute.
Okay.
I haven't looked at the time today yet. Where are we? BTC. So actually, I was looking to go. This is starting to get interesting from a shorting.
Yeah.
Let me see. Up, invert scale. So I inverted the scale. And then it looks like, hey, this is laddering up. Here's your break level. Yeah, so maybe a pullback to somewhere here to go in for a further move up. But actually, sometimes that helps, if you just if you can I still oh yeah. If you reverse the scale, if you're having
Okay, I
trouble
was wondering. I'm like, how come I
understanding.
don't have that chart?
But if you invert it, then because most people are
That's
used to have a look at it, and going up, and they don't understand it in the same way when it goes down. But we can have an example
sorry.
of
How
that
did you get
too.
that? How do you invert it?
Yeah, I just
On the sidebar up in where the price is.
Okay, and then
Just right click
right.
there. It's also option I on a MacBook.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, option I works like a charm on a MacBook.
Oh yeah.
So it'll
It's
be Alt I on a PC. Alt I on a PC.
Interesting. That looks so cool. That looks so bullish too.
Yeah, so if you are at those level, you think, well, is it going to go down? And do I read this right? Should I get out? You turn the chart around and you think, well, would I go long here, or do I think this is going to move up? And if that's a yes,
No.
that means that it actually is setting up to go down. Huh? But that's in the shorter time frames. That's only when you trade short term. Huh? Well, you can use the feature also long term, but I mean, in this case, I also heard while I was having my dinner, I was switch on the TV for a minute, and there was this guy talking about Kamala Harris and that she is leaving. She's not going to do the same things as Biden does. So her policies are not the same. And he said, for example, she is very open to crypto, and
Yeah.
she's working and talking to Republicans also.
Yep. Ripple donated like
So
to Kamala Harris.
oh, cool.
Yeah.
You need to just sack Elizabeth Warren from anything, just to get her out of the way.
But if you have a look at this chart, now this is the Bitcoin chart. Now you think, well, this level here, pretty far away, will it reach it? Well, if you go back and you look at this level, yeah, it got touched, huh? Yeah. This level got touched earlier and didn't go that far up, but this level got touched. You see, I mean, it's just stepping up. So once you see that, you have levels where you can trade. It's not like, okay, I'm going to get in. No, you think, okay, here are my levels. This is my risk. This is my reward. Everything. What is my reward? Well, you go to your next. And there is no daily hold level yet on the top.
Mm-hmm.
Only if this makes a second. Yeah, if this makes a second one, then you have a hold level here. But if this goes all the way down, then basically, if you pick it up here, over there is the profit level. So if you start to read the charts like this, then it will gives you a really big advantage.
Yeah.
So well, I think we can call it a day.
Sure.
And we'll be back tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, thanks a lot for doing this pre-market watch, and we look forward to doing it again tomorrow. For those that are watching and listening, if you guys want to get involved, Zazook is an app that's using an algorithm that's been backtesting trading strategies since 2018, and so if you want to, get the insights, get tips, and help you streamline your research, your data, your token, and seeing which coins to get in and out of, come check us out. The Discord link is in our description. And until next time, we'll be doing this again. So see you guys tomorrow. And thanks again, Renee. And thanks, Andy, for doing this market watch with us.
See you tomorrow.